Hello and thank you for booking a class at CB English Tuition. We are all a very friendly team of teachers, so there is no reason to feel nervous. I want to take this moment to get you ready for your first lesson with us. So to get the most out of your lesson, please ensure to firstly have access to fast internet. You can check your internet speed here. You want to ensure you have a speed of 0.5 megabytes per second, and that should look like this picture here. Ideally, we want at least 1 megabyte per second. That should look like this. So please pause this video and click that link and test your internet speed now. Okay, so hopefully you do have a good speed, but if not, please do find an alternative internet access point for your lessons. Maybe a family member, a friend, or a coffee shop even, or maybe even a public library will have a better speed, and if not, perhaps try using your phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot. If you have no idea how to do that, then click this link here. So, on to what device to use. We strongly suggest to use a computer. While you can use a phone or a tablet, we really do prefer it if you do not, as we will be using the Skype chat regularly to correct mistakes and the screen share features throughout the lesson with multiple website links. If you use a tablet or phone, not only does it slow the lesson down a little bit, but it also disables your camera when you view another application. And of course, we want to see your beautiful faces throughout the whole lesson. So preferably a laptop. On to Skype now. Your teacher will add you on Skype, but I strongly suggest trying to do this yourself well ahead of the booking time so that you have made contact in advance. Your teacher's Skype username is on the message that sent you to this video. If you are not signed up to Skype yet, then go over to this website to get a Skype account. If you already have Skype but can't remember your details, then go to this link and it will ask for just your email that you registered with. And if really you can't remember that, then I suggest making a brand new account and ensuring that you add your teacher, as they won't know this new account username. Alright, enough about Skype, on to the hardware. Let's talk about the microphone. Make sure you test it and see that it sounds okay. You can do that by clicking this link. And for your webcam, I want you to click this link to test that. Again, I suggest pausing the video to do that now and then come back once you've finished. Alright, this next tip might be somewhat obvious, but for some they really disregard it. Please do find a quiet place to learn. If we can't hear you, then we can't correct you. If there really is no place that is silent, for example doing it in a coffee shop, then you'll need to get a headset, as the microphone cancelled out surround sound a lot better. I personally use the Logitech USB headset that can be bought on Amazon for a reasonable price, and I will share the link below to that exact one. Now that's the technical side out of the way. I wanted to talk about the social side of the lesson. As I said before, we are a very social group of teachers. We love to be asked questions about the language or indeed our own lives. So I suggest writing down some English questions you would like to ask your teacher. At the beginning of the lesson, we will introduce ourselves and then ask you to do the same back. We might then ask about your English goals, but after that, we love to hear and speak about your weekend, your family, and any daily life activities that you do. And about answering questions, when we ask you one, really try your best to think about your opinion and answer it. If you don't know a word that you want to say, it's okay. You can ask us or use a dictionary. When I take Spanish lessons myself, I often like to have a translated dictionary available on my phone or on another tab on the computer. So you might want to do the same. Also, don't feel afraid to pause and think. This lesson is all about you. It's your time to create English. So don't worry if you need to think for a moment about a word or your idea. We will not interrupt you. We will wait patiently. And if you struggle to think of a word, we will try our best to guess or give you some suggestions. In fact, we often use the chat box that's on the side of your Skype throughout the lesson for natural expressions, grammar correction, and new vocabulary to help you express yourself. So keep an eye on it and repeat the sentences out loud. Don't just look at it. A lot of people just look and think, okay, thanks. But it's good to practice it. So say it out loud and it will start the process of learning much quicker. Alright, that's enough for now. There are plenty more tips and tricks to improve your online classroom experience that we will happily share throughout our lessons. But these are the basics and plenty to think about. We really do look forward to meeting you and helping you improve your English. Many thanks, and don't forget to follow us on the social media around me right now. Bye for now.